Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a Laura Mercier video. I have a few different Laura Mercier products in one video and a little bit of a soapbox to get on too. Don't worry, Laura Mercier fans. It is pro Laura Mercier, actually. Okay, we are going to talk about two different new release products from the brand. We have the newly reformulated Caviar Stick Eyeshadow in matte. It has been reformulated to be a little bit longer lasting and such. We will put this on together and we will do a little bit of a wear test, you'll see. And I want to talk about the brand new Roseglow Liquid Highlighter. Okay, so we're going to talk about both. First of all, let's talk about these and show some swatches and such. The Caviar Stick Eyeshadow has been reformulated, but the rest have not been taken off the market. So if you are a Laura Mercier fan or just getting into the French brand from the famous makeup artist namesake, Laura Mercier will do different versions of different things. And Laura Mercier is known for so many things, their powders, but especially for their tinted moisturizer and their caviar eye sticks. And the brand will famously have some that come and go. And this is kind of a new version. I don't know if it's going to necessarily knock out the others, but it might, because kind of Laura Mercier puts them out, pulls them back, puts them out, pulls them back. They are very famous for this Caviar Stick Eyeshadow. This is matte shades. They are supposed to be longer lasting. In fact, 24 hours wear, 16-hour crease proof. I've always wondered how they did that. Did they just have a timer on someone and then say at 17 hours it creased, but it was still going until 24? I don't know. At any rate, we are going to try these on. I got the shade Cobblestone and Dusk, but there are 12 shades. They are $32 each. And honestly, in the midst of all of the storm of eyeshadow sticks, both Bobbi Brown, the brand, and Laura Mercier can certainly claim some territory here. They both of those brands have done amazing eye sticks for a long time. So Laura Mercier is very entitled to add a new sort of matte eye stick to it. Okay, $32, 12 shades. I picked up 2 of them. Let's talk about the Roseglow Liquid Highlighter, and this is where I'm going to defend the brand a little bit. The Roseglow Liquid Highlighter is $40. It comes in 3 shades. I picked up Champagne Pink. Now, I saw a little bit of kickback online about this product. These are rolling everywhere, so I'm going to put them away. Because it is like the e.l.f. product, the Tarte product, namely the Charlotte Tilbury product, in that it's in a squeezy tube with a sponge applicator where you turn it on and turn it off by twisting them, and comes in 3 shades and essentially does the same thing. Well, the reason I'm going to defend Laura Mercier is back to those caviar eye sticks. Everybody's doing an eye stick and no one says, oh, why did they do that? Laura Mercier already has some. They don't. We allow Rare and Victoria Beckham Beauty and Hourglass and everybody to make eyeshadow sticks, and we don't say they're just copying Laura Mercier. So I think we have to allow Laura Mercier to make a liquid highlighter without dogpiling on the brand. Is it one that you necessarily need in your collection? No, you probably have something like this already, I'll admit. But if you are a die-hard Laura Mercier fan, or if you are a makeup artist, this is important, who works for or with or represents the brand, and you need one of these, now you can have it in your kit from Laura Mercier and you don't have to stray with another brand. That happens at makeup brands as well, you guys. They want their version of everything. Laura Mercier isn't saying Charlotte Tilbury already made one, so our makeup artists and our customers can just use that one. They're never going to say that. They are going to make their own. Look, before those of you who are against this come at me in comments, please know that I have famously in the past said that I'm not always the biggest fan of Laura Mercier products. Sometimes I find them a bit staid and boring, but on this release, I have seen some kickback, and on this release, I will defend them. I think they had every right to put out their own version of it, and I do think it's very pretty, but I will admit you might have it already. So there's my soapbox. I'll push my soapbox back under the bed to be brought out another time. Let's take a look at all of these in swatches. First of all, 2 different lightings. First of all, in studio lighting, here we have the Caviar Stick eyeshadow in matte, Cobblestone on the left, and a beautiful plum-like color called Dusk on the right, but it does come in 12 shades. We are going to try that Dusk shade on my cheeks too. Oh, I don't know if I should have, but it kind of works. And then, of course, that Roseglow liquid highlighter on the right there in champagne pink. And I put quite a big blob of it there for you to take a look at. But it is best to look at these where outside in the warm California sunshine. So take a look. Here we go. We have again Cobblestone on the left. That is the Caviar stick eyeshadow in matte. And Dusk is that pretty purpley shade. And then of course you see which one is the Roseglow liquid highlighter. And that is in champagne pink, but comes in 3 shades. All right, I want to play around with this product here on both cheeks and eyes. And believe it or not, the eye products on both eyes and unexpectedly, why not, cheeks. Let's go to that right now. Okay, let's play around with these eye sticks. You know, Laura Mercier is kind of, you know, they made their name with these eye sticks, really. So I'm kind of excited about it. And I thought we would do a look incorporating both shades, which you've already seen, Cobblestone and Dusk. And then I thought we would use the highlighter to highlight, but also to highlight the eyes. So let's just take a look. If we were to take the Cobblestone, and with these kind of products, it's really kind of important to do one eye at a time or one shade on one eye at a time. This is kind of nice because I almost don't even have to blend this Cobblestone. I'll blend it out a little bit with a finger. You can go ahead and use a brush, whatever makes you comfortable. But I just gently, don't worry, I'm not hurting the skin on my eyes. I'm just very gently kind of blending that Cobblestone into a easy, almost base. Then I'm going to use the more plum shade that you've already seen. That's called Dusk, to just, you know, do a little bit of definition. There's nothing simpler than this kind of an eye look, as you probably know if you've tried it. And the matte makes it very simple. You know, you can go ahead and add in, like we're going to do, you'll see a highlighter just to make it, just to give it a little oomph if you're missing that. Now, as somebody said about the Victoria Beckham product, and I think actually this could be said about any of these, they are nice and blendable, but you know, be careful that you don't make them too blendable or they'll just blend away. Okay, now in terms of going under the eye with a color, there's 2 ways to do it. Of course, you can put it onto the edge of a brush, or you can just, if depending on if you want it a little bit smoky, you can go under here. Now the Rare Beauty pencil that we looked at the other day, that has a point. So a lot of people are preferring that. Most of these shades have a rounded point, a rounded tip, but the Rare Beauty does have a point. So a lot of people like that for lining. Okay, super pretty with the Cobblestone. Let's go ahead and take out now the Dusk shade, which is more of a kind of a purpley maroon shade. And I thought we could kind of just add that to the outer lid. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking right now. And up. Just kind of add some color. I really want to try to use this on the cheek. It's not going to work, but I just kind of want to, if you guys would indulge me. I don't know, makeup experimentation. What do you think of this? What if we put this a little more into the, you know, with a matte shade? I'm just putting a little more into the crease. Why not? And let's see what we think. These blend so well. I'm just kind of wondering, do you think it's a mistake? You guys always ask me, have you tried these on the cheek? And I'm like, oh, they're really not meant for it. Not these. You've asked me with other products. Should we try it? Okay, let's try it. Just a little bit. I mean, you know, why not, right? You got to work fast because you don't want a streaky cheeky. I think it kind of works because this is kind of a plum shade. I don't know if I would have done it with the Cobblestone. Okay, I'm getting brave. Kind of a purple. I love a cheek and eye look that's similar or that plays off of each other. What do you think? Is it too much? Do I have enough makeup that I don't have to do double duty? Maybe. I'm just like, you know, when those days when you're just kind of stuck and this is all that's in your bag, I'm just wondering if you could make double use of it. You know, just fix yourself up real quick and get a little color on the cheeks as well. I think it works. Don't tell anyone. Okay, now the highlighter. Let's try it. Okay, let's try it. Got to do a dot or two. Again, you can use a brush. I'm not pulling on the skin around my eyes, I promise you. Being really gentle. It doesn't always look that way, but I am. And I even went a little bit onto the eye there, and we're going to go right here, kind of bridge of the nose, a little bit on the tip, bring back that trend. A little bit up here. Now, I am going to take a Sonia G Sky brush, just a little bit here, and just kind of dot some just in the inner corner. I could also, if I wanted, put a little bit here. That's if you're missing, when you're working with matte eyeshadow, and you feel like you're missing a little bit of glimmer shimmer, look no further and rely on your highlighter to do double duty. Okay, what do you guys think? I think a very, very pretty look. Look, as I said at the beginning of the demo and probably in the intro, Laura Mercier is known for these caviar sticks, and these appear to just be a reformulation of some of the matte that are long-lasting, long-wearing. They don't crease. They don't. It's a really nice product. And if you have always enjoyed Laura Mercier Caviar sticks, I think you're going to love these too, especially if you're in the market for a matte shade. Are these better or any different than, say, the Victoria Beckham Beauty matte ones or the Rare Beauty? Well, they have a different tip than the Rare Beauty. We discussed that. But no, it's going to be kind of by brand preference. And if you have always loved Laura Mercier Caviar sticks, there's no reason why you wouldn't love these either. If it's not going to go by brand preference, it's going to go by color choice. As I did a swatch over on Instagram the other day for Banana Noodle, who wanted to kind of look at one of the rare shades and next to Adventure, actually, next to the Pecan shade from Victoria Beckham Beauty. Could she use them together? Were they essentially the same? So it also becomes about who's offering the shade you want. I just played with this one because this plum shade seemed like it might be a fun blush, but I agree that might be a step too far. I don't know. You guys can tell me about that down below, but certainly a pretty look. In terms of the highlighter, it is definitely a product we don't need. We definitely have this covered from top to bottom, in high end with Charlotte Tilbury and mid-level with Tarte and low end, I know, with e.l.f. But if you want a complete Laura Mercier look, she's got it for you too, and it seems to be a beautiful product. I can't say anything negative about it except to say that you probably have something like it already. But maybe you're thinking that with the eye sticks too. This is where you guys comment. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to wait. I'm not putting this video out for a few days, so I'm actually going to wait a little bit. And now, right here, I'm going to tell you how long these lasted on the eyes. They say 24 hours. I'll go as long as I can and put it right there so you can see if they creased. It'll all be there. That you will know, and that might help make a purchasing decision. But I'm also here for questions. I'm here for shade comparisons over on Instagram. Just ask me there, or go ahead and drop a note here. Happy to do that for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope that you did. If you have not already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow, and come over and say a big hello on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. You can become a bigger part of this community by becoming a channel member or by giving super thanks. But in any way that you spend any time here at all, I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled to have you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.